Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Crate with Linda. So it is Friday, guys, and it's from 4 o'clock. Coming on because I'm going to start making dinner. Now this morning when I got up, I was like, ooh, I really feel like Chinese tonight. But I'm not spending $80 on Chinese. So I'm going to make my own Chinese, which I do anyway. But I think I took a little bit too much on, but I'm going to try to do it. But I'm going to make very small amounts. I'm going to make shrimp egg rolls, chicken like vegetable lo mein, which I make all the time. I make chicken lo mein all the time. And I have crab rangoons that I'm going to sweet and sour chicken, just a little bit for Jen. And then I'm going to make I have crab rangoons that are already made. I'm just going to probably make a few more because I had the mixture already made that I had used the other day when I made them. So, but I'm going to do a little bit of each. So, I'm trying to think what I'm going to do first. I have to assess this chicken here. I have some chicken breasts and some chicken thighs. I got to make sure that this chicken is still good. And yes, it is. Yes, it's good. And I have so that's chicken breast. I have a couple chicken breasts here, and I have some chicken thighs. Now, I also have this chicken here that I had made the other day, and I put in a container that I had extra of. It's just poached chicken that I had poached for buffalo chicken wontons that I made. So I might use this for one of the chickens. I'll utilize this in some way. Maybe I'll use this for the well, there's no pork there's no chicken in the egg rolls. It's just shrimp rolls. So yeah. All right. So let me pause a minute, get a drink, and figure out which one I'm going to do first, and then we'll get started. All right, guys. Now I bought this in ShopRite today. I went to ShopRite. I got a couple of things. I didn't show the haul. It was like 5 things. But it's not looking that great, and I checked it out before I bought it, but it looks a little,
Mom.
like wet. I don't know. What?
Richard said Irene's home.
I know.
Mom knows.
So I have this cabbage here that I've had in the refrigerator for a couple of weeks. So, I think I'm going to use the cabbage, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this because I don't know. I'm going to open it up and see how it is. But I also have, it says carrots, but I don't see no carrots in here. So I'm going to shred some carrots up too because I like carrots in my stuff. In my, egg roll or whatever. Let's taste it.
Oh, Anna called me. Shoot. Let me call you back, okay?
First of all, it doesn't even smell right. It doesn't smell bad. It doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste great. I'm going to wrap it and bring this freaking back to ShopRite. That's bullshit. I'm not happy with that at all. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to use the cabbage, and I'll shred the carrots up myself. Crazy. Let's move this over here like this. Can you guys? Gotta make sure you guys can see now.
Hey, Anna.
Got it around my thing. Okay.
Anna, are you there?
There we go. All right. So what we got to do is this. I was just trying to get a little organized before I came back on with you guys because I want to be organized. Let's make sure this is dry here when we do the shredder. Now I have a smaller thing, a small whole one, but I don't know where it is right now. I'm not gonna go search, so I'm just gonna use this size. So that's what I'm doing.
Anna, are you there, my friend?
Okay. All right. Let's do the cabbage. So So let's cut this cabbage now up. Yeah, the outer part isn't good, obviously, but the inner part is. So it lasted a while in my fridge, thank God. So I'll throw this out. I gotta cut the core out. So I'm glad I can utilize it, but I'm mad at myself for buying that other cabbage. I was debating, should I buy it? Is the other one still good? I forgot to check, and yeah. But I'm not kidding. I'm gonna bring that back because that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable, people. All right, let's cut the core out. All right, so I took the core out of this one. I didn't show you because my son walked in, but I'll show you when I do this one. But I'm starting to shred this up now. Again, where is my? I lost it again. I lost it the other day. Let me ask my husband. Hello. Hello. Do you know where the new pusher thing is that I'm using? The new pusher for the grater? Where is it? It's not there.
I never touch your stuff. I put only big stuff in the thing.
I have no idea where it is.
I put only big stuff in the thing.
Now that's lost. Alright, so we're just going to use something else, guys, because that's lost now. We have no organization in the house sometimes. No organization. I gotta figure out something to use now because my hand is not gonna. Where the heck did it? You know, and the thing about it is that I put it somewhere because I remember putting it somewhere and saying, I'm gonna put it here so I don't lose it. I thought it was in this cabinet here, but I don't see it. Maybe in this cabinet. We gotta do what we gotta do. Just gotta make sure that I don't get the rubber part. Because that wouldn't be good. Is that part of the core?
Oh, snow. I know.
Alright. So let's just shred this. I need about 3 cups. I think I'm gonna get back to the metal because the metal is safer than the rubber because the rubber will shred into my food and I don't want that.
I'll go, I might, when the doctor says that, I'll be fine. Like, I feel better. I feel better. What? Why? Oh, that's not good. Oh, Anna, by the way, I got my bill.
Jen, I'm videoing, honey. Can you go in mommy's room?
Wearing headphones.
One second. Yeah?
I'm videoing. Can you go in my room, please? I'm videoing. Can you please go in my room? Thank you.
Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my Canadian shirt, by the way, Justin.
And cut the core out of this.
Well, why?
Dad, let me kick you. Dad?
Hello, guys.
Why?
Thank you.
Hi, baby.
Why?
I love my family to death, but sometimes they really drive me a little crazy.
Cooper, hi. Oh, look at Cooper. Want to see Cooper quick? Yeah.
Move it.
Look at Cookie. And look at Cooper.
Let me get a bowl to put the stuff in.
Yeah, that's.
I should have started this at like 2 o'clock today, but today I woke up and it was just not, I wasn't feeling it today. It took a little time. I used some of my tools that I have that I give everybody else. And it took a little while. And then I sat in the living room and I had some intentions on doing some crafting for my project. I was just like, you know what? I'm not doing nothing but laying down. So I laid down the pillow next to Cooper and I went to sleep. And I think that's what I needed. I think I just needed a nap. And it did me very good. I woke up feeling a little bit better. So that's why I have those tools. I'm gonna use this as a holder. Sometimes it sticks a little bit. Guys, I don't know about you. I love crunchy vegetables. I don't know what it is. The texture. Love it. Alright. What?
What's all that IHOP downstairs?
Oh, it's Julie's leftover. She left here.
So it's probably on garbage right now.
It's big right now.
Good job. 9 o'clock, another 20 minutes yet. 24 minutes.
Frankie works from home right now, guys. He got a new job. And so my husband's busting his chops because he's saying, no. Alright, let's get rid of this because this I might just have to chop up myself because it doesn't seem to want to. Doesn't seem to want to shred. All you need is love. You think this is 3 cups? No, I don't think it is. Not yet. I probably could have used my box grater, but why would I do that when I have this, right? Because this is going to go in the egg roll, in the shrimp roll. That's the core. Let's see. Gotta push it down the side and get it on the side. Once it gets on the side, then it goes down and shreds. Do you think that's 3 cups, guys? Let's see. There's 2 in here. Let's see. Zip it. Zip it, both of you. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. That's about 2 cups, and that's about for our 3rd cup. So, yeah, I think that's good. All right, guys. Let's get rid of all this junk here. I don't know if this is bad here. I could probably save this or chop that up, no? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. This is garbage, this is garbage. Alright guys, I just shredded it. I just peeled a carrot. Note to self, watch the fingers. Okay, let's do one more. We'll do a small one. All you need is love. La 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 la. How you guys all doing? I hope everybody's good. Listen guys, if you can, remember to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Like and share and comment down below. Everything helps my channel, guys. So if you can just do that, I would really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to share, because sharing out my videos really does help as well. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Love yous all. Just trying to move forward, that's all. I still have to do my morning routine. Jenny came this week, so everything is kind of like disheveled. So I kind of lost my track of everything, but yeah. I'll get that done. I'll just eat it. I'll just eat it. Yeah, that's enough carrot. Okay. I gotta do celery, but, well, that's for something else. Celery's for the chicken. I'm gonna assess the chicken. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get everything done. I just don't know. We'll have to see. All right, let's take this out. It's very simple to work, guys. Look, it just comes right out like that. This thing is awesome. The only thing it doesn't do, they recommend, is not to do onion. Not to try to shred onion, because onion doesn't work, they said. Because it's really wet, and it just becomes like mush, it won't. For some reason, it doesn't like it, so. But, cabbage, and, yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put this in here, because it's 3 cups, so that's 2 cups, and this is probably a little bit over 3 cups, but this recipe here that I'm doing, that I'm looking at, is for 18 egg rolls, and I'm not going to be making 18. I probably will eventually, but not tonight. I'm not making a whole 18. Yeah, it's plenty of carrots. I love carrots. I would put more in, but my family. And, you know, but it's an egg roll, so that's what's in an egg roll. It says bean sprouts. I don't have bean sprouts, so that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Okay. Perfect. Okay, it is 1 stalk of diced celery. So I'm going to dice up the celery. It's nice and clean. Cutting this really small because I'm going to dice it. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Alright, so I'm going to dice this up fairly smaller than that. Because we don't want it to be all, you know, we don't want to only want to taste celery. Really? So guys, I'm definitely, after this, my Cooper's dog food is all gone. I just bought it about a week ago. So when all that's gone, I'm going to start giving him regular food. I'm done with all that crappy food with him because he's got a seizure disorder, and I've heard that if they eat natural, you know, if they eat good food, regular food, that it will help and all that. So I'm gonna try it. I think it'll be cheaper, it'll be better for him, and it's not gonna be more. Cause like people sometimes, my husband was like, "Isn't that gonna be more expensive?" No, because all it is another couple pieces of chicken that I make a day, and buy vegetables anyway. So I'll just save some for him, you know, and I won't be buying that expensive food that's not even that great for him sometimes, you know. I mean, I'm buying. He's eating a good food supposedly, but you know, I don't know. Just all the chemicals and stuff, just the natural shit that I want to avoid. I want to try to avoid and see how he does on it. All right, so I got diced celery now. Plenty. If you don't have one of these guys, get yourself one of these. Awesome. You get them at the Dollar Tree, you can get them at the hardware store, you can get them at Walmart, Target, wherever. They're awesome. Alright. Alright guys, so it calls for 2 green onions. So I'm going to dice these green onions up. I'm just going to get them skinnier because I want them to be diced pretty small. So I'm just cutting them down the middle. I have the water boiling for the pasta, for the noodles for the lo mein. I'm just gonna dice these up. That's why you have to have a really sharp knife. Okay. That in there. And then we'll just minced garlic, so I'll just mince this up really well. I don't want to use my minced garlic in the jar. I want to use fresh garlic, but I'll just chop it up really, really fine. Because I think fresh garlic will be better in this. So, I recently got inspired too because a few of my friends on YouTube, our little gingerbread house, Courtney from our little gingerbread house, made a whole Chinese meal, and also Michelle from Chickens by the Lake made it the other day as well. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, ooh, the last time I had Chinese food, we bought it, and it was just wasteful. It was ridiculous, expensive, and just not that great. So I said, you know what? I always make my own lo mein. I always make my own Chinese. I just don't make like a enormous amount of it, you know, at one time and stuff. But these girls made a few things, and I was like, ooh, I gotta do this. So this is what I'm doing tonight. So I'm gonna get done what I can get done. Definitely making the egg roll. I'm making the shrimp rolls. Definitely gonna make the lo mein, and I might make the chicken. I don't know if I can get the chicken done. Like I said, I'll have the crab rangoons. Jenny, that's her favorite, and the chicken. If I can't get the chicken done, she'll have something else with it, or she doesn't like the lo mein. She doesn't like the noodles, whatever. So she won't have that, but she'll have a shrimp roll. She'll have crab rangoons. So I might just get a little chicken done just for her, you know, just so I have it. But like I said, I'm not making an enormous amount of everything. The egg roll mixture I'm making because, you know, if I make 5 or if I make 15, I still have to make the mixture anyway. So, and that's what I did with the crab rangoons. If you see, I have the mixture left over because when I made them, I only made like a handful, you know, and I have some left in there for New Year's, and so I had the mixture left, and that's what I like to do. So this way, when I want to make them, I can make them. I don't have to, you know, kill myself and make 25 at one time for whatever. So that's what I like to do. All right, so that's minced pretty small. Just being careful because I cut myself a few times doing this. When the knife is really sharp, I cut myself, or if it's not sharp, I'm still cutting myself. Pretty good at that. Pretty good at hurting myself. All right. All right. All right, guys, cutting up the shrimp. It says a pound for the amount, but water's starting to boil now for the pasta, for the noodles. It says roughly chopped, so this is what I'm doing. If you hear my husband, he's laughing. We have his headphones in. I would say that's roughly chopped. What do you think? Yeah. Alright, guys, so I'm going to put the sauces in now. It says to put in all we need is 1 tablespoon soy sauce. I think I'm going to put in a little bit more because I have a little over 3 cups. So, but I also, yeah, I'll put like a tablespoon and a half in here. All right, soy sauce. Then it says 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, which I had to buy today when I was out. That's one thing I didn't have in my arsenal. I have all the other stuff. Oyster sauce I didn't have. I've had it before, but last time I ran out of it. I don't use it often, just like the sesame oil and stuff. The last time I had it, I didn't replace it. So, but now I got it. So now I'll have it in there for a couple of months until, you know, it's gone, and then I'll buy it again. If I can just get it open. Because, you know, you have to have a Harvard degree, and I don't have a Harvard degree. I have a high school degree. That's what I have, guys. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Why doesn't anything cooperate? Oyster sauce. All you need is love. La 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 la. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Okay. Smells different. Come on. No patience for this. so that's one. I'm gonna put in, definitely gonna put in more. Because like I said, it's more than 3 cups. All right. One teaspoon of sesame oil. Teaspoon, not tablespoon. Teaspoon, people. This Scotsy thing won't come off. All you need is love. Do, 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 do. 1, and I'll put a little bit more, because again, I think it needs a tiny bit more. I don't know. Whenever it calls for a little bit, a teaspoon, I always put a little bit more of this. This really is the flavor that gets it so great. What? Wait. Forgot the ginger, guys. Did you know you can peel ginger by doing this? Supposedly. I know I used to do this. Yeah, see? You just take the spoon and you peel it like that. And yeah, I'm going to use the knife for this part. And I gotta get my little small grater. I'm going to use that. How much freaking ginger does it need? 1 tablespoon. All right. So, I mean, this is, making Chinese food is, a little time consuming, but guys, to me, it's worth it. It really is worth it. It's worth keeping that money in your pocketbook, and it's worth the flavor. And you could, you can determine how much sodium you want in it. If you want to put less soy sauce, if you don't want to put any soy sauce, any sodium, the sodium level, you can control that, and that's what's good about that, making it at home. So 1 tablespoon. I mean, really, am I going to sit here and measure? Alright, so let's see. Like I said before, we definitely want a little bit more because we're doing more than the 3 cups that the recipe called for. And I tell you, I tasted it, and to me it needs a little, it doesn't taste that strong of a flavor, so I might put a little bit more each of the stuff in, just because I feel like it's definitely not that flavorful. I mean, it's good, but it doesn't, I think it needs more, in my opinion. But, it just might be because I like it, I like more of that taste. The sesame oil. I always, like I said, always end up adding more sesame oil into the recipes when I make them, because I just feel like it needs more. Yeah, so that's like a nice heaping tablespoon. You don't want too much too, because then it'll be spicy and you can't have that. And Jenny won't be happy, neither will my husband. So that's good. All you need is love. Do, 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 do.
What do you want?
All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Okay, so I forgot the ginger. Now I got it in there. I had dry ginger too I could put in, but I'm making it homemade. I want it to be as fresh ingredients, And if you see a lemon here, the reason why there's lemon here is because I used it for my water. I also took a little bit of the lemon, squeezed it on the shrimp, because the other day when I made the shrimp for New Year's, the shrimp tasted a little salty. And I was doing something else at the same time, boiling water. I might have put water in the shrimp salt in the shrimp instead of in the other pot. I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but the shrimp just tasted a little salty. So my husband was like, "Ooh, it is a little salty." I'm like, "Yeah." So I didn't want it to be salty in here. So I know for a fact that if you put a little citrus in something that's a little overly salty, it definitely helps. So I salted some of the shrimp. I put lemons on some of the shrimp, and it did taste better. And so I just wanted to do that just to be safe, that it won't have that salty taste. And it doesn't taste salty at all. So I'm going to put a drop more sesame oil. Definitely more soy sauce. Probably about a teaspoon each. A little bit of the more of the oyster sauce. Woo! Okay. Let's hope that's not too much. And I think it's okay with ginger. Not gonna put any more ginger in it. I mean, of course, you could add pork to this. You could add chicken, whatever you want. But I'm doing just shrimp like vegetable rolls. In the regular egg roll, I'm not doing spring rolls, which I prefer. But these are going to be delicious. Alright guys, let's taste it now. Hopefully it should be nice and flavor. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. That's really good. It has just enough of the stuff in it. Not too overpowering. I'm boiling water for the noodles, and I forgot about it, and so it's evaporated a little bit. Let me go in the back and get the noodles. Alright guys, so I'm going to spray this pan with olive oil. Billy says if you spray it really hard, it sprays, but it doesn't. It's still a line. I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't. I hate this. This is like waste here. I'm just going to put this on here, because I don't want these to stick. If they stick, we're going to have issues. All right. I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to make up a few. Now, this is what I bought, the egg roll wrappers. This is what they are. I also have the wonton wrappers. You can find these in the produce section. Okay, what I told you guys before is make sure you keep them covered up when you're not using them, even as you're using them, because they will dry out very quickly. They're very, very, they just like to dry out. All right, so I got water. I gotta check that pasta in a minute. What you do is you just water the side, like this, just like you did with the wontons for the crab rangoons. You do the same thing for the egg rolls. I haven't made egg rolls in a very, very long time. I usually make taco egg rolls. I haven't made that on my channel in a while. I think a couple of months. But I'm definitely gonna make that again. Those are my family's favorite in the whole wide world, egg rolls. All right, so do this. Put as much as you think you want to put in. This mixture is really good. I was eating it. You know me. So like diagonal. Okay. All right. So what you do, guys, is you go like this with it. You tuck it in. Just tuck it as good as you can, tightly. Okay, then you bring the two corners up. Okay, it comes out a little bit, it's okay. It's not going to come out, hopefully, out of the thing, but if it does, you'll survive. You do that, okay, you put them, you bring in the corners. Just make sure that this is all tucked in. And then you roll it. Roll it. Pinch these little sides closed and put them under, so this way, it stays closed. And then you just roll it. Make sure that this tip right here is wet, okay? So this way it'll stick. And there you go. And then just tuck these little sides in right here. See? Tuck these little sides in just so they won't open up. And if you can fry them in oil, you can pan fry them in a little bit of oil. You can fry them totally in oil, or you can air fry them. I'm air frying mine right now. So I'm just gonna, Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Let me check this. Let me check this pasta, guys. But yeah, so they're really, really simple. They really are simple to make up, and they're so delicious. And like I said, I'm not going to bake an enormous amount tonight because it would just be too much. And I have some Craig ragoons that are already made up. The lo mein is very, very simple. I just have to saute some chicken and then put it all together with the sauces or with the onions, stuff like that. And it'll be perfect. It's not really time consuming. You just got to do it, so. But let's roll up some more of these because that has a couple more minutes. Definitely not done yet. Let's roll up a couple more of these. I at least want to make probably like 6 or 8. So I do a diagonal. I find it easier to do that. And then, one day, like tomorrow or something, when I have more time, I'll make up a whole bunch of them and then either freeze them or we'll eat them. And I'm just wiping my hands because they get a little messy when you're sticking your hands in there. How did I do the other one? Yeah, that's how it is. I'm confusing myself right now. Right, like that, okay. There we go. So you close that like that. Wait, is that how I did it? I don't think I did it like that. No, I didn't do it like that. Oh my God, I'm forgetting. I think I did it like this, right? Tell me, guys, tell me. But I thought I did it. How did I? No, I didn't do it this way. Why am I so confused? Let me see something. Yeah. That's how I did it. Like this. I don't know, because it's not going to be as long as this. It's going to be small. I didn't do it that way. Alexa, stop. Yeah, I figured it out, guys. I don't know. I had a brain freeze, but here you go. These look so good. And these aren't going to take long in the air fryer at all. Let's test this these noodles, because these noodles are definitely done. You know why? Because they're going to also cook in the sauce for a couple of minutes. Where is the Gazza de Mama thing? I'm looking for the top to the pots. Let me just move these a minute. Oh, I gotta plug this in because I think these need You're gonna need a charge. Where is the top? I don't understand. It was just, oh, it's right here. Guys, help me, please. Going to the crazy house. And I'm not straining them. I'm using the cover just to take the water out. And I'm gonna put it in a little bowl because I want to keep some of that water that's in there. All right, so let's just make a few more of these. Yeah, I'm going a little crazy now. Yeah, I'm going a little crazy. But it is what it is. It'll all be done when it's done, and everybody will survive. That's it. All right, I don't think I watered the other one, did I? I don't think I did. No. Okay. Oh my God, Jenny's coming in here now to talk to me. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is these are all ready. I'm just gonna I'll brush them with some oil when they're ready to go in, which is in about 5 minutes. I got the chicken now. I have crab rangoons made already, so I'm not going to make any more because it's just gonna have to be enough because I can't do everything. I cut myself way too thin today, but that's okay. All right, so we like the chicken in small pieces in our lo mein, so I'm just gonna cut it like that. I gotta cut up an onion and the garlic to put in the lo mein, and I'll put some scallions in there too. So I just cut this long ways, guys, and I'm using this cutting board, but I'm not using this cutting board because I can't, this is a this one's just for chicken. A little small. So yeah. So I'm just cutting this small. And this was leftover chicken that Frankie had that was frozen that he wanted me to use up, so because he wasn't using it. So I used it the other day. I poached some chicken for the buffalo chicken wontongs. And so I'm using the rest of it. And then I had chicken thighs over there. We really do prefer thighs, but I probably should have used this for the chicken. That was stupid. I should have used that for the, I should have used this for the chicken, the fried chicken, but I honestly, I don't think I'm making the fried chicken because there's just not enough time. So. So I'm gonna do this, wash my hands. I don't even think I need all this chicken for the lo mein. I don't even need all this freaking chicken probably. All right. What are you doing, Coopy? What are you doing, Cooper? Huh? What are you doing? You can't have raw chicken. Even though I know you would like to have raw chicken, you can't, buddy. You just can't. Now let's leave this here.
Oh, Mom?
Alright guys, I'm just cutting the onion up for the lo mein. And then I have the oil heating, well, I have the pot heating up. And then I'll put some olive oil in there. Cut up some garlic. My eyes are tearing. So much. All right. Another garlic clove, because we like garlic. is for the lo mein, guys. What is this? Let me see something.
I love you, Dad.
$4.25. I'm gonna put those in a minute. First, I have to what's the word? Brush them. I have to brush them with some olive oil. And I'm gonna get my olive oil out of here because I'm not gonna use my sprayer for this because it's ridiculous. Just a little bit of olive oil. So the onions have a place to go. Let's get my, I think he put it back. Because, you know, I like to do things all the way. You know, I like everything to be the way I want it. And so I want some carrots in my, we have towels because our refrigerator is leaking a little bit. I had some, oh, I think it's in here. I had some carrots, yeah, that I made, that I sliced up the other night that I was munching on. So I'm just gonna cut some of these up and put them in there. Since I have them cut already and they're peeled, and I'll just make them really small. You could put broccoli in your lo mein, you can put mushrooms, put all kinds of stuff. All the stuff you want to put in. You could eat a carrot. Cut them small so they'll cook quick. Because this is a quick cooking meal. I'm going to spray these and then I'm going to rub it. You know, I'm going to brush it. Because I find if I don't brush the things that go into the air fryer with olive oil or vegetable oil, whatever you want to do, they become dry. But when I do this method, always, 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 they come out amazing. So, this is what I do. And sometimes I'll do it in between too. I'll look at them and I'll see if they look a little dry to me, I'll put I'll brush more oil on them. It's very important. I know that it's an air fryer and that's the whole point and everything else, but you know what? It's better than sticking this in oil. So regardless, it's still better doing it this way. All right, so this is gonna go on. I'm gonna put these on for 400. So I don't want them to get really burnt or anything. I want them to cook nice. It looks like a lot of oil, guys, but I'm telling you it's not. 400 on air fry. 400 air fry, and just to be safe, 10 minutes, because 10 minutes, you know, they won't burn or anything like that in 10 minutes. All right, so this is good here. This is starting to nice. to cook nice, as you can see. Right there. Whippy wee. Put the chicken in. I'm going to put it on a higher flame now so the chicken starts to cook. Just flatten that a little bit so it does get onto the, flat on the pan. So it starts cooking. I'll let this cook a little bit so it gets a little bit brown. Then I'm going to start seasoning it up, guys. See my garbage plate? I'm going to go throw it out. That's the good thing. You either have a garbage bowl, garbage plate, something to gather up all the garbage, because my garbage is back there, so, I'm not going to be walking back and forth. Lemon water. All right, so this is ready here. This is what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I'm going to season it up a little bit. It's getting a little brown, so I want to get this going here. I'm going to put a little bit of salt, not a lot, guys, because it's going to be soy sauce in here. Okay, only a little bit. Pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Here's some onion. And a little garlic. That's minced onion. Where's the garlic? Oh, here it is. I saw, here it is. Little 5-spice, guys. This is the 5-spice Chinese. Don't put a lot of this in because it could be very, very overpowering. It has cinnamon in it and stuff. But it gives it a little bit of that flavor, just like the sesame oil. All right, let's lower this now. We're gonna lower this flame. What I'm gonna put in, guys, I'm gonna put a little bit of chicken broth in, and I'm gonna use my homemade chicken broth. Where is it? Oh, hello. Hello, chicken broth. I'm gonna use a little bit of that for the base. If I didn't have my chicken broth I would put in a bouillon with water. Okay. This is how I make my sauce. Now, because, I have this shirt on today. I wore this the first day. I think I showed you guys this shirt. I had my sweater on over it because I was chilly. So I have this on today. So pretty, right, guys? Hot, hot, hot. Love my hearts, my love. So, the thing with my recipe for this lo mein is that it literally does come out different every time. Sometimes better, sometimes not as good as the last time, because I don't measure. I really don't. I have a recipe in my head that I use. These ingredients, soy sauce, I'll show you. And that's what I use. Because I have some oyster sauce tonight, I'm going to put some oyster sauce in here because that is a nice flavor in here. It's a Chinese flavor, and you just saw me put it in the egg rolls. So I'm going to put a little bit of that. The hoisin, I've noticed you can't lose a lot of this because it's hoisin, but yet it has 18 grams of sugar, yeah. So if you put a lot of this, it's overly sweet, and my husband doesn't like sweet. So you can only use a little of this. If I use too much of this, it's not good for him. So just about a tablespoon of this. But you definitely need it because it's a Chinese barbecue sauce, and it really does flavor it. soy sauce, some sesame oil. I'll put some scallions in here. And like I said, guys, you could put broccoli, whatever you want. I might add a little bit more broth and a little bit more, or a little bit of water too, because it definitely needs some more juice. We like it juicy. So soy sauce. I gotta go check those things. Let me go over there and get one of them and get the tray and see how those egg rolls are doing. Thing didn't even go off. It's not even 10 minutes. Alright. Woo! Alright, what I want to do, guys, first of all, this is why you have to assess. You have to assess what you're doing, because to me, they need a little bit more oil. They're looking great though. Air fryer, they're not even in there 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. So let's spray this. Okay, where's the brush? Just rub it. And I'm going to keep an eye on these because they're getting a little crispy. I guess I'm going to turn them over. I never really do turn anything over in here, but I feel like I need to. What do you think? These are going to be so freaking good. I'm so excited. Homemade egg rolls. You pay $1.50, $2 for one in the freaking Chinese store. The way the world's going today, guys, you gotta make your own homemade stuff. It's just feasible. You know, yeah, you go out once in a while, treat yourselves or whatever, and bite the bullet. But for holidays or for special occasions, but when you're home, most of the time you make what you have. You make it homemade. All right, so I'm gonna put that back in probably for like another 5 minutes. And we're gonna finish up this lo mein sauce. Okay, so I ended with putting soy sauce in. I'm gonna put some of the sesame oil, and I'm also, guys, gonna put in a little bit of that ginger that I have. Since I have the fresh ginger, whoops, I'm gonna use some of that. I wanna put on my boogie shoes and boogie with you. Why am I saying that? I don't know. Give me 1 second. I'm just peeling off the skin of the ginger. And guys, don't be afraid. Like your sauce, you can add. Here, I'm putting some ginger in. You can add a little bit of water. Like this, to me, is getting a little thick now. Which, if it wasn't thick, I'd put a little cornstarch in it to make it thick. But add a little bit of water. Add a little bit of broth. I don't want to use any more of my broth, so I'm just going to add some water. And then if I need to add a little bit of cornstarch to make it a little thick, because I want it to stick to the noodles. I want it to stick to the lo mein noodles. Which lo mein noodles for me, I'm just using regular spaghetti. You could use authentic lo mein noodles. It's more money and that's crazy and it's really not necessary. You could use linguine. You could use thin spaghetti, whatever you like. My husband is more of an angel hair person and a thinner. I know. Oh God! Stop, Jen! Stop. All right. Okay. Cooper's having a seizure. Oh God. Guys, it was so scary. It was long. It was a little bit longer than usual. He has them one about every 6 weeks, and this is the time it's due, and it happens every single time. It always only happens when he's sleeping. Always. This one was very live. This one, they're always pretty violent. They don't last that long. This one lasted a little bit longer, and it was a little bit harder, it seemed. It took him a little bit longer to come out of it. very, very disturbing. It's really not something you want to see. It really isn't something. Are you okay, buddy? Come here. Come here to mommy. Come here. Come here. He's still twitching a little bit. And you can't keep him down like you tried to keep him down on the couch. And... Oh, it's okay. I'm going to get him that, give him his medicine a little bit earlier tonight. I'll be right back. I can't get him to take his medicine yet, so I'm going to try again. He's got his toy. He's going in my bedroom with it. All right, so I'm going to add the spaghetti, the noodles to it now, guys. Just so, like, so upsetting. So we'll let this simmer a couple of minutes. We'll assess it and see what it tastes like. It might need some cornstarch. It might need a little bit more. It might need a little bit more of some of the sauces. Kind of lost my appetite.
He won't come.
Just leave him alone. Let him just do what he has to do, because afterwards he's a little disoriented. It takes him a few
But
minutes.
he doesn't recognize us?
No, he knows us, Jen. And here are the egg rolls. I think they're perfect. Look, right?
Like,
Come
he
here,
has
buddy.
his toy and he won't come.
What's the matter, buddy? Come here.
Hi, people. By the way.
Oh, Jenny says hi. Jenny's a little distraught right now because
No, I'm not sure. I'm just scared
Distraught.
because Cooper had a seizure and I got scared. You know what I mean? I got scared because Coopy had a seizure. I'm worried about it now.
this definitely needs some more stuff.
Cooper, come here, baby.
Come here, cutie. He's standing there. Look,
Where,
with
Mom?
his toy. Look, see him, guys? What are you got? You got your toy?
Oh, now he has. Come here. Come here, baby. And he walks away.
There you go, Steve. No. All right, let's just leave him alone a few minutes. He's just.
I can't believe that is
He'll be okay. What?
I can't believe Coopy had a seizure. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
When last time I was here, Mom, he didn't do it. I was
A
here.
little bit more of the. Let me go get some more soy sauce. All right, guys. He took his medicine finally.
Hi,
I'm gonna put a little bit of
buddy.
cornstarch in here because I think it needs to be a little bit
Oh,
thicker.
Mom.
He's playing.
He loves me.
I'm gonna put a little cornstarch and water in here just to give it a little
No,
bit.
now he's by your feet, Mom.
Now he's by my feet. What are you doing? Where is the cutie pie? You want to say hi to everybody? That cute little boy? Yes, I know. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy.
Oh, now he's going that way.
Where you going?
Where you going, Coop?
Guys, that was so disturbing. I'm really upset. I'm on the verge of tears right now. I really am.
Cooper, have your toy.
I'm on the verge of tears.
Ew.
I don't like to see my dog like that. It's very upsetting and disturbing. I'm just adding like a couple tablespoons of the cornstarch mixture. Cornstarch and water. What are you doing, buddy?
Where is he?
It instantly gets thick. I always end up doing that. I added the cornstarch mixture and then I add some more water to it. Always, because I feel like it took away a little bit of
Now
the,
you give him some
you know,
loving?
it took too much of it away. This is definitely done now. I'm just going to add a little bit more water.
Hey, buddy, you okay? Oh, he's looking at you, look.
Hi, cutie pie. He's always a little disoriented afterwards.
What does that mean, resorted? He's like tired.
Yeah, he's tired and he's... Well, sometimes he runs around like a freaking lunatic and then sometimes he's disoriented. So I don't...
Look, you're smiling.
It's weird. The whole thing is
You were
just...
smiling,
The whole
Coop.
thing is just strange. It's very, very...
Mom,
What?
I think he wants to kiss me.
Let me kiss you. I'm going to taste this.
Want to give me kisses? He won't. But he's by you.
I know.
Come here, give me kisses. Oh, look. Mom, look. Now he
put in some
Oh, look,
scallions.
people, here's Cooper.
Where's the scissor?
Here's Coopy, everybody.
Here he is, guys. There's a goopy butt. Here he is. Koopy's gonna go to the vet. We're gonna make an appointment for him. I think it's time.
Did he have
He's
to go
due
back?
anyway for his shots and stuff. So,
And
where's the Gotsy scissor?
You can tell the doctor about what happened.
Well, the doctor said, like I said, the doctor said he's always gonna have seizures. It's just the medicine prevents it from happening a lot. You know.
Why?
I don't know.
I asked why. Come here, Coop. Come here, baby.
But it's definitely
Come here.
happening more than it
Come
used
here,
to.
Coop.
It used to be like every 2 to 3
Come
months.
here,
Now I feel like it's every like
come
6,
here.
8 weeks. 6 weeks.
I called him and he ran to me. Mom.
Just.
Hi. Hi, my baby.
It's ironic because like our other dog Sophie that passed away, she at the end of her life she had seizures and they said she had like a probably brain cancer or something, and it was horrible. It was the last like 2 months of her life was horrible because she was having seizures, and then she finally just didn't come. She just couldn't
Couldn't get out of it.
She wasn't herself after, and we couldn't let her live like that. So we finally had to.
That's why she passed away.
We had to put her down, you know.
And then remember our cat Sandy?
And then to have our new dog
Ugh.
have a seizure disorder.
Mom.
I mean, really.
Hey, Mom.
Really.
And remember our cat too? He was
Yeah,
sick.
we had a cat that was like 15. We had a cat for years, forever. We had him since he was a
Sandy?
baby, and he just he died of old age. Like he just shut down one day, and that was it.
He was sick. Sandy. We had him 13 years.
And I was like, he was like 16. I think.
It was 13 we had him.
No, that was.
Oh, look, Cooper's smiling. He's smiling. I can see him. Look. He's smiling.
All right, so everything is done.
Come here, beautiful boy. Come on, Cooper.
Go set our plates up, guys, and.
He was smiling, Mom. Look at me.
Heat up a little bit of that marinara for her. I'll be back. Alright guys, so here's my food. I'm going to try to eat a little bit. I have a shrimp roll. Billy said they're amazing. Jenny said they're amazing too. Are they good, Jen?
Incredible.
Really good.
And incredible, Billy says.
And the crab.
Billy actually said that's the best egg roll he ever had. Shrimp roll he ever had. So, yeah. So there you go. I took a little bite of it already. It is very good. I have a little bit of lo mein. So I'm going to eat. Here's Cooper resting now. And yeah, I'm a little bit distraught from that still, but coming down from it. But I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to come on with my calming quote, because I really do need a calming quote right now. So after I eat, I'll be back. All right, people. So I'm done eating, and I'm just going to read my calm quote. I'm doing it out of the Facebook tonight. Excuse me. Still feeling a little bit under the little mushy after Koopy's seizure. It was a little scary. All right. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I hold my head high and think positive things. Out of the faith book. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I hold my head high and think positive things. Yep. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't know what tomorrow will bring with anything. With this one over here, worrying about him, like I don't have enough to worry about. Right? I gotta worry about you. I don't know, guys. It is what it is. But, yeah. So, just try to think positive. I'm just trying to think positive, even though I don't know what tomorrow or the next 5 minutes will bring. I'm just trying to think positive. So I can stay sane. Right? All right, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow. And I so appreciate all of you. And don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload or do a video. Like and share and comment down below. And thank you so much for coming into my kitchen with me and creating. I hope you guys had a great having a great night. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye guys. See you later. Bye.